Europe is a continent filled with architectural wonders, but for sheer awe-inspiring grandeur, nothing quite compares to Gothic cathedrals. Stepping inside these soaring structures is an experience that stays with you long after you've left. The play of light on stained glass, the dizzying height of the vaulted ceilings, the intricate details carved into every surface, it's enough to take your breath away. Gothic architecture emerged in the 12th century and flourished for over 400 years. It marked a radical departure from the earlier Romanesque style, embracing height, light, and a sense of spiritual uplift. The great Gothic cathedrals were designed to inspire awe and wonder, connecting worshippers to the divine in a way that had never been seen before. But the legacy of Gothic architecture extends far beyond religion. Its influence can be seen in universities, town halls, and even private homes. From the soaring spires of Cologne Cathedral to the delicate tracery of a Venetian palace, Gothic design left an indelible mark on the European landscape. Join me as we delve into the world of Gothic architecture. We'll explore its origins, its defining features, and its enduring impact on art, culture, and the human spirit. To truly appreciate Gothic architecture, we need to understand what came before. In the 11th and 12th centuries, Europe was dominated by the Romanesque style. Think thick walls, small windows, and a sense of heaviness. Romanesque churches were impressive in their own right, but they often felt dark and somewhat fortress-like. Then, in the mid-12th century, something remarkable happened. A new style of architecture emerged in France, centered around the Île-de-France region. This new style, which we now call Gothic, was all about reaching for the heavens. It was a style that embraced light, height, and a sense of ethereal beauty. The transition from Romanesque to Gothic wasn't overnight. It was a gradual evolution, with architects experimenting with new techniques and pushing the boundaries of what was possible. But by the 13th century, Gothic architecture had taken Europe by storm. So what exactly makes Gothic architecture so special? It all comes down to a few key innovations, starting with the pointed arch. Unlike the rounded arches of the Romanesque period, pointed arches could support much more weight. This allowed architects to build much taller structures with thinner walls and larger windows. Another key innovation was the ribbed vault. This ingenious system of arches and ribs distributed the weight of the ceiling more efficiently, again allowing for greater height and more open space. The result was interiors that felt vast, airy, and almost weightless. But perhaps the most striking feature of Gothic architecture is the flying buttress. These external supports, resembling giant stone arms, help to prop up the high walls and transfer the weight of the roof away from the building. Flying buttresses were both functional and beautiful, adding to the dynamic upward thrust of Gothic cathedrals. The innovations of Gothic architecture paved the way for one of its most dazzling features, stained glass windows. With larger windows possible, churches could now be bathed in a kaleidoscope of colors. These weren't just pretty decorations, they were intricate works of art, often depicting scenes from the Bible or the lives of saints. Imagine yourself inside a Gothic cathedral. Sunlight streams through the stained glass, painting the floor with vibrant hues. The air seems to shimmer with color and light. It's a truly transcendent experience, one that connects you to something larger than yourself. Stained glass windows weren't just visually stunning, they also served an important didactic purpose. In a time when literacy was limited, these windows helped to educate the congregation about biblical stories and Christian teachings. They were, in effect, giant picture books for the faithful.